All praises, all honor, all glory be unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and peace and salutation unto all the Akim doing and pushing his word, honesty, truth, and sincerity throughout the whole Oikamina. And a sincere shalom to the elect. Shalom, brothers. This one here, the year of 2023 is looking like a technological disaster, man. Okay, with all the things that are happening that we can see with all these storms and, just a lot of people getting ripped off on crypto, people going to the bank and can't withdraw money, a lot of these apps that we be working on, the Uber Eats and the DoorDashes and various different apps, right? And they got to pay you out your money, right? Because a lot of these people, they pay into the app and then the app pays you, right? You don't, usually in some cases you don't get direct money, but for most cases it's digital. It's through your bank, okay? And I had problems. Well, I'm gonna go into because the brother down there in Barbados, brother Kosha, he had made a Yapa video of this guy that was going to going to the bank to try and withdraw $8,000, and they told him we don't even got that type of cash here, okay? So y'all individuals who keep talking about the MTOB and saying it's not true, the MOTB, it's not true, it's right here in front of your fucking face, man. You forget June, ain't no MTOB, you know what I'm saying? But, I know Apostle Elder Tahar, he always dubs the years, gives the names to the years, okay? And this is no something to try and, take away or try to put myself up on some kind of high horse or anything. No, just through the spirit, this is what I'm seeing, okay? That the year of 2023, 2023, okay? The year of the jump, okay? The technological terrors, man, okay? And why I say the year of the jump also is because you can see a lot of these advancements, the MOTB for the brain, the MOTB for the hand, and a short that I'm going to police robotic dogs. It's a jump, okay? Because they were kind of telling you these things in 2018, even 2020 and so forth and so on. But it's a jump. It's like that, okay? Even though, like I said, they showed you it, but it was a jump. And there's going to be a lot of hacking, meltdowns, like right now, rolling blackouts, okay, info theft, cash theft. Those are just a couple of things I, noted down too, And like I said, my job and the glitch that happened, okay, where they were telling me that they sent me the money, but for like a damn near a week, I ain't getting no pay, okay? So these things are happening, man. Let's go into this real quick.
Fucking robot, bro. They finna go get him. Whoever in there, hey, I hope he got somebody go call, cause the flowers gonna beat him home.
Hear that? I don't want to play the rest. I don't want to get no kind of weird copyright stuff. And here's the brother right here. Okay. Yeah, it says this man tried to access money and
This is
couldn't.
the book of Jude,
Okay.
verse 24.
Let's go to.
Now unto him that is able to keep you from falling.
She sent me $8,000, right? And when I went to withdraw the money, they said they couldn't give me that money. I said, why not? They said they don't have that cash in there. It's only $8,000. That's not the money.
See that? And yeah, that's true. I mean, 8,000 is something, but it's, if somebody ain't got 8,000, it's something to them. But at the same time, 8,000 ain't in this society right now. Nah, man. It could carry you damn near 8 months if your rent is 1,000. Okay, and then on top of that, you gotta eat, right? But I mean, obviously, working and whatnot, 8,000 could carry about a year, maybe. But seriously, 8,000 ain't in this society. No, man. No, that's gone probably in like 3 months. Okay, honestly, with bills and whatnot. That's gone. Okay, so going into this, the reason, what the hell is that? The reason why I had stated what I stated is because you can see all these, you know, problems happening with the rolling blackouts, the theft identity, the cash thefts, all this stuff that's happening. You can see what kind of drain that we're going down. Okay? And this man is pushing that MOTB because it's part of his, you know, draconian laws. All right? And this scripture here is Antiochus, time of Antiochus. So you always got to make mention of that. Daniel chapter 8 and verse 25. And through his policies also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand. And through his policies also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand. And he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken with all hand. Okay, so through his policies, he causes that craft to prosper. Okay, and he gets puffed up. Right? It says he magnified himself in his heart. He gets puffed up. Right? But through these wicked policies, through these wicked decrees that he passes through the whole world, he causes many to fall, many to take a L. Okay, and you 2/3, you're not observing these things like how we're observing, because we have the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua within us. You're not going to be able to see this if Yahweh Shem Yahushua is not sitting and supping with you. Plain bottom line. Okay, Isaiah chapter 10 and verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness, which they have prescribed. Now when you go to Micah, is that 2 and 1? Woe to them, practice iniquity on their bed, in the morning's light. In the power of their hand, they have the ability to do it. Oh, it's lucky, I butchered it, but you know what I mean. And these are the elites, man. So right now, what's the decree that they have written? That all the whole world should take this MTOP, okay? Because of all these coming catastrophes, and, you know, your heart, you could drop out, you could, you know, die and all this stuff. But his craft is going to prosper through all these wicked decrees that he has given onto the people, given onto the crowd, given onto the masses. And they're going to sup it up. They're going to lick it up. And remember, when you say peace, peace, there ain't no peace, man. Impending danger coming. But Psalms chapter 29, verse 1, you know, we've been telling you, you guys going to be destroyed, and that without a remedy, suddenly, okay? So this is your problem, all right? And also, too, when he speak that peaceable word, tells you that in First Maccabees, that he came with peaceable words, man, and then fell upon, what the hell? And then fell upon the people, man. But you guys, as it tells you in Charles A. Wiseman, who is Esau Edom, page 31, you know, the Lord assigns certain characteristics to these people, and they tend to repeat it because it's within them. You are your forefathers, okay? And if you don't look over your history, shit's going to repeat onto you, man. Romans 15 and 4, written aforetime for our learning, right? First Maccabees chapter 1 to 30, and he spake peaceable words. We could start off from 29, but I'm just trying to breeze through this. And spake peaceful words unto them, but all was deceit. What was that? Sirach chapter 19, verse 25, 26, around there. You know, but inwardly he is full of deceit. For when they had given him credence, he fell suddenly upon the city and smote it very sorely, very sore. and destroyed much people of Israel. Okay, so you gotta watch out for these guys, man. Okay, you gotta watch out for your enemy. Okay, who's gonna pity you when you're bitten? All right, you should have known you was a fucking snake. That's your fault. That's your problem. But our job is to keep barking, keep yelling. Not loving to lie down and slumber and go into these prophecies. Speak these words. Tell them. Show them what's about to happen. You know. Okay. Psalms chapter 64 and verse 2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. Slack from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. And that's Esau Edom. Okay. He has a secret count. I mean, he goes on to these, goes on to verse 5. He goes and does these seance, contacts these wicked spirits on the left-hand side, man. Okay? That's what that secret council is all about. Okay? These elites know who the fuck we are. But down the chain, you regularly peon Edomites, you don't know what's going on. Okay? And if you did, you'd be in an outrage. You'd be in an uproar. You'd pissed off. But Malachite, they got the wool over your eye too. Okay? Anyways, verse 5. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and their heart is deep. Why? Because they're consulting with these wicked spirits on the left-hand side. Okay, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. On the left-hand side, they're doing these seances, they're doing all this type of wicked shit to bring in this. But they don't even know that's the Lord really that's, got these angels on the left-hand side that's whispering onto them. Remember the Lord said that I have created a smith to blow up the coals in the fire, roughly phrasing. How'd that happen? Job chapter 33, verse 15, in the vision, in the night, deep sleep fall upon men. Then he come and sealeth the instructions, to a man's day. Man's goings of the Lord. So either way, you guys want to look at it. We don't care. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, his work, what he does, you guys, you have no comprehending, man. Esau Edom has dumbed you guys down to a fucking, not even an ant, like a rock. Like dumb, stupid. Because even the ants and animals, they have intelligence. So even to say that, oh, you become like a dog or a cat or an ant, no, man. Those things are even far more intelligent than you. You 2/3. Ezekiel chapter 28 and verse 3. Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that can be hid from thee. And why? Because the Lord has put it in his spirit to do these things, construct these things, to know the weights of a flame, to know all this. The Lord has put it in his heart to know these things. Okay? Put it in his mind. Okay, he's unlocked certain secrets to Esau Edom. Okay? And we're heavily yoked on the curses. But that time is almost up. Okay, because the Lord said what? Measure thou the time diligently within itself. And we're measuring the time. We're seeing it. Habakkuk chapter 2 and 3. Is yet for a appointed time we see it. Okay, and at the end it's speaking. So going back into this. Oh, shit. Should I start from what the hell? 28. First Maccabees chapter 1 and 28. The land also was moved for the inhabitants thereof, and all the house of Jacob was covered with confusion. And after two years fully expired, the king sent his chief collector of tribute unto this, and I just read this, unto the cities of Judea, who came unto Jerusalem with a great multitude, and spake peaceful words unto them. But all was deceit, for when they had given him credence, he fell suddenly upon the city and smote it very sore, and destroyed much people of Israel. See, so, you know, you individuals, your mind is not working, okay? The Lord's blinded this to you, okay? And like I said, we, the men of the Lord, we're supposed to, warn you and tell you about these things. Ezekiel 33, watchmen, all right? Isaiah chapter 58 and 1 and 62. Cry aloud, spare none. 58. But also he said, I set watchmen upon thy walls that shall never hold their peace day and night, and cry unto the Lord. Okay? Till he make and establish this place for us. Roughly phrasing. Sirach chapter 19 and verse 26 says, a wicked man that hangeth down his head sadly, but inwardly he is full of deceit. Okay? This is the so-called white man. This is Esau Edom. So when he's handing out these M-tops, saying that you're going to be digitalized and you'll be all right, you'll be good, anything happen onto you, we could pick it up right away. Don't you want to know if your grandmama is having your Nuna, however the fuck they say it, she's having a heart attack? Don't you want to know? Do you want her to be saved? Right? But with all these hack-ins and with all these shutdowns of you go in the store and you try to get money, they say, I ain't got that. All these attacks, we've seen it before, the cyber attacks. What do you think is going to happen to your body? These things are going to be able to block certain things and release certain things once they're attached to your body. Like there's this, I think it's for diabetics, there's this patch. I just recently seen this, and it's controlled by a phone, and it releases insulin over a period of time, right? I seen on some YouTube short, some baby, she was trying to sleep, and a woman said, yeah, hooray, she didn't wake up. And if I'm not mistaken, it was insulin, whatever. But the whole device, the whole intent, the whole thought, okay, is that this thing through the cloud, okay, can release, and in the cloud got all your information, not the M-top. The M-top has certain information on it, right? But you're attached to a cloud. Remember, everything around you is wireless, okay? 5G. You're in a different, that's why I said the year of the jump, man. You're in a different zone now, if you didn't realize, right? So that thing was releasing insulin or whatever it was to keep the child alive, okay? On point, on time, knowing the heart rhythm, knowing what's going on, okay? And it would alert the mother when it's time to change. It wasn't on no timer, The system would do that, And from measuring what's inside digitally, okay, it's getting low, gotta do a change, So you guys gotta understand that if somebody can access that information right there and just stop it from giving that person the insulin which their life is dependent on, right? Which truly is Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. But, and we know that's all demons and stuff, illness and, but it goes to show that they can shut down your damn heart. They could release something in you and, an overload of something, too much dosages at the wrong periods of time, and then you're dead. Okay? Or somebody puts your code and says that you were in this area at this certain time and there was a murder there, So there's a lot of things that are coming this year, man. People going to the banks, can't get money out. The bank tell them, no, you got to come back some other time. With me, I went to go look my money, and it wasn't like I didn't have some money before, but when you're planning things, right? You're saying, I'm gonna pay this bill, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this. All of a sudden, you're like, yo, where's this money at? I'm trying to do this beforehand the time before it gets out of control. You know what I'm saying? Before they start saying, let's put some interest. you know. So, let's go back into the scriptures and close out. This is what this man is pushing on the world, man. Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark, imtab, in their right hand or in their foreheads. And we've seen that with Elon Musk. And we're also seeing that now with Bill Gates, Kill Gates, and fucking Bezos, okay, pesos, all right. We're seeing it with them. They're in competition now. So we're seeing this right before our eyes, all right. And that's why I dubbed this 2023, the year of the jump. Because in the next couple of months, I think they already did. These guys do trials already, eh? And then they come on, they say, yeah, we're certain in the next 6 months. Yeah, because they've been behind doors, the workers, the secret council, they've been doing this shit, okay? Because why? Also, too, let's get that scripture. It is in the power of their hands to do these things, man. You don't see these fucking jakes in Chicago. They got the power to go grab some M-Tops and start. Get the fuck out of here. Micah chapter 2 and 1. That's why Job chapter 9 and 24 is blind to a lot. But we know. Micah 2 and 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. All right? Proverbs chapter 4 and 16. Okay? So you individuals, regardless of what you guys got to say, man, we're going to stick by our faith because what? 11 and 6. Without that faith, it's impossible to please him. And Yahweh Shem Yahushua has given us this information, this knowledge, this wisdom, this truth, okay, the truth, through his spirit. And we have all faith, 100% faith that this is what it is, man. All right? Revelation 13 and 16 again. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So, you got Nate the Snake that always says, that's something spiritual. Look, you could walk up to a counter and be like, Allahu Akbar Balakala. And they'll be like, all right, cool, no problem. I'll give you some bread, I'll give you some water. You know what? Go upstairs. There's a room on the left. Here's the key. You can live there for a couple months free. Yeah, sure. Okay? That's not going to happen, man. What it is, let me see your hand. Swipe. You got enough to stay in that apartment for 6 months. Here's some food. Here's some bread. Here's this and that. That's what that is. Okay? No fucking spiritual this, that. Get the fuck out of here, man. 17 again, and that no man might buy or sell. Do you buy or sell spiritually to eat in your physical stomach? Get the fuck out of here, man. I mean, you could break it down in certain manners to say yes, but no. Okay? That which is physical, and that which is spiritual. That which is carnal, and that which is spiritual. Okay? Fuck is wrong with these guys, man? Here's wisdom, something that they don't have. Here's wisdom. Let him that have understanding, okay, you can't teach understanding. Big brother Barrows, what tell me that, I always constantly bring that up. Says you can't teach understanding, and that's true. You can't, okay. To who it's been accounted to, it's been accounted to, innate, born with it, right? Count the number, let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 600, 66. And when you go into that, the Chi Psi Sigma, go ahead to lock you. It's basically dubbing back into the microchip, okay? But you want to take that M top, go ahead and take that M top. We're warning you not to take the M top because look, without that, like you say, you ain't gonna be able to buy and sell. It's not spiritual. Okay, it's actually something physical. Okay, and we've been telling people about this, and they, they're not in the right mind, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushua has blinded them. So going into this, you can see that it's gonna be a heavy year in the year of 2023, man. It's that year, that technological jump, okay? And it's gonna be a lot of technological crashes, man. But that's through the spirit with how everything's rolling, man. That you can see all these hackers and all these things are building up, man. And their order out of chaos is take the M top, and this will fix everything, you know. But hey, at that, all praises, all honor, all glory be unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and peace and salutation unto all the Akim through the whole four corners of the world, doing and pushing His word in all honesty, truth, and sincerity. Shalom Akim, I hope you're edified, and a sincere shalom to the elect. I hope you're edified. Wa Abad Babal. Shalom.